Good morning. It's day 3 here in Danvers, Massachusetts. Yesterday we had a really tremendous time in Salem. Very, very busy day. I am in surprisingly good shape this morning. Did a lot of walking, a lot of exertion yesterday, all day, and I feel really good today. So that's a good thing.
I wonder how I feel.
How do you feel?
I feel pretty good too. Good morning.
All right. We have a pretty light morning today. We planned it so that we would see a few sites here in Danvers, which is the actual site of where some of the witch stuff happened. This was Salem Village back in the day, and the Salem Parsonage is something we're going to see today, as well as the Witches Memorial. And then we're going to go look at, this may seem odd, I found it intriguing, the Endicott Pear Tree, which is the oldest cultivated orchard type tree in the country. It's been here since the 1600s and has faced some hardship over time. 4 hurricanes, 1 vandalism attempt to kill it, survived it all. We're going to go look at it. Why not? We're just going to have lunch, come back and rest because we have a huge event tonight. We'll tell you more about that later. All right, we're out in the early morning sun. We're going to get Victoria caffeinated. I am not a person who requires caffeination, so I will not be getting caffeinated, but getting some caffeine, and then we're going to get started on our journey for the day. Traffic is bad. All right, we're at the Salem Village Parsonage.
Spooky, spooky.
It is spooky. It's like in somebody's backyard, so you gotta kind of find a place to park around here. It's not necessarily very straightforward, but we're here. We're walking on to their property, and we're gonna check it out.
Caution, chicken crossing, and there is one. What's your?
I see it. I see it.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, a little bit, well, so it's somebody's backyard, so it's a little uneven, no big whoop. But it's actually pretty straightforward getting back here.
That's super cool.
Uh-huh. It was in this house in 1692 that Tituba, Reverend Paris's slave, told the girls of the haunted stories.
Of the household stories.
Of the household stories of witchcraft, which nurtured everything. So
I like that they call it, several different places have said this, the witch, where did it go? Hysteria.
it's exactly what it was.
I know.
The gate is open to me, indicating we're welcome to come in. So we're going to enter and be respectful. Think about these stairs and who has gone up and down them. It's just one small room. Now we don't know how high it went up. It may have, this is just the cellar, probably the basement where the stories were told. 1734 edition. So all that was instigated in that cellar right there.
So this is interesting. He used this edition as a study. It was here he composed many of his sermons. Kind of heavy.
Yeah, we see this again as a cellar foundation, but there was probably a floor, and we don't know how many stories. So it seems very primitive But foundationally it might have been, but we don't know what was above. It was probably pretty nice. And we don't know what this is over here, an outbuilding of some kind or a shed. All right, only a block and a half away from the parsonage, we have the Witches Memorial. Out behind it are soccer fields with massive amounts of parking, so no issue getting here. We've got an open gate to get through to walk right into it. So let's go check it out.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. All right, in case you can't read that, so it says Witchcraft Victims Memorial, dedicated May 9th, 1992. This is the back side. Oh, super cool. Oh, this was at the 300th anniversary of the 1692 to 1992. This Witchcraft Victims Memorial was made possible through the generous contributions of numerous individuals and organizations. And it lists all the patrons there.
What is the significance of the coins that are left up here?
In the military, the denomination has meaning. But people leave the coins as a sign of remembrance or comradeship or kinship or whatever. We have flowers. People have left flowers.
This is the Book of Life.
In memory of those innocents who died during the Salem Village witchcraft hysteria of 1692. So we're only a block away from the cellar where. So I mean, they dragged him down here to this meeting house that was right across the street here. So this is the neighborhood where it all started. So we had one more stop to make this morning before we go back to the hotel and kind of rest up for our evening's festivities. We are here at the Endicott Pear Tree. It's amazing for this fruit-bearing tree to have been planted 300 years ago and still be here. It's small, surprisingly, but it's amazing. I know it's been through some tragedies. It's weathered 4 major hurricanes. It was also vandalized by somebody about 50 years ago. All the branches and everything were cut off, but it managed to recover. And there it is. The Endicott Pear Tree, the oldest cultivated fruit tree in the country. It's difficult to find. It's if you follow the Google Maps directions, it will bring you here, and it's still tucked away in the back of a parking lot. And you just come down a little hill into this, and there you have it. So, trust your Google Maps. It actually takes you right to it. I guess that's it. All right, we're going to go back to the hotel now, rest up, and we'll tell you about our upcoming event in just a second.
All right, we're waiting outside the hospital and getting ready to go to the witch's ball. The theme tonight is the wild hunt. So she is a Celtic huntress. I am her mount. You get my meaning.
Hello, my sabbatical cohorts of Salem. So, tonight we have a restoration of an old tradition. So, the Dragon Ritual drummers and their leader, Utu, have been presiding over the Witches' Ball and Hex Fest for many, many years.
Fun?
I am. I've broken a horn somewhere during the evening's festivities, but it is a hunt, so things happen.
Things do happen. I had to take the mask off or you wouldn't be able to hear me. But it's been really, really fun so far.
Really fun.
Lots of interesting people. All right, back to the festivities. All right, we are back in the hotel after a successful Witches' Ball. Pretty fun and amazing. Did you have fun?
So much fun.
The people watching was incredible. You can see all the costumes, all the people having fun.
And I thought a ton of people were super friendly.
Very friendly. Loved our costumes. We had the dragon ritual drummers. they were fun. And then we had, I will not pronounce her name right now. I'll share that with you in a bit. But we had a dancer was there.
Oh, she was amazing.
Yep, and so that was great. And then Adam Baum, the DJ, was great. Just a really overall really nice time.
Super fun visually, the sound, it was really amazing.
It was great time. We left a little early in order to be able to beat the crowd. There was several hundred people there. We didn't want to compete for Ubers, so we left just a smidge early in order to beat the rush. We're back in our hotel, and that's it for day 3. Got another special day planned tomorrow, and we'll see you then.
Bye. Night.